Can you share a story from a student that highlights this inequality? And sort of in addition to that question, do you have a personal story to share from a teacher's perspective?
Yes, so many different stories. I have one student who definitely would be in the category of lower socioeconomic status, very stressed. There was a lot of times where, oh, we're gonna move, no, we're not gonna move. It's based on their landlord wanting to sell the house that they're renting, not selling it, things that are adult level stresses. And this student had to deal with it constantly and not really know where she was gonna be and where her standing was. This was in Silicon High School, so it was, I think, more challenging because you're comparing yourselves to people who are perhaps buying a house and building a new house, and kids that are living in a nice area, have a nice car, and so the peers might not understand as much. And this particular student, I'll never forget, she was just kind of having a freak out and a bad day, and I kind of just said, okay, I just want you to go to the restroom, just kind of collect yourself, take a deep breath, get some water, gave her a hug, and then about 15 minutes later, all of a sudden an ambulance is coming, and I found out that she was in the bathroom trying to commit suicide and cutting herself. And that was really traumatic because I ran out and I see her on the stretcher and just this look on her face, and she's just like, I'm sorry. And it was just like, it was so overwhelming, and it was just too much for her. And seeing that and realizing like, oh my gosh, like, could I have done something else? What was going on? What's going on in their heads? You know, where is this coming from? Obviously, there's a lot of other factors, but we can look at data and kind of see how mental illness and different depression, whatever those different kind of ideas, depression, anxiety, from more difficult mental illnesses, they're worsened. They are triggered.
It's harder to manage when you're poor.
They're harder to manage when you're poor, when your parents not able to be there because they're working, when you don't know where you're gonna live, so can we say that they're absolutely correlated? No. But can we say there's definitely some effect to it? Is it harder for us to get her a counselor than it is someone else? Yes. Have things been done in the system where we're trying to rectify that? Yes, we have free counseling available to all of our students through a counseling center, not just our counselors, but like through an actual company that does counseling, and that's amazing. So let's keep seeing what else we can do, because it's not just items that you have available to you that help make education better. It's how to help kids be healthier and have support. Studies show that having one adult person in your life, just one, that supports you, says, hey kid, I care about you, you're gonna do awesome. That one person can change the trajectory of a whole kid's life. So how do we support those adults also that need to have less stress in their lives from, okay, I have all these resources that I have at hand that can help me be successful, so that I can not be the stressed out adult in their life, but I can be the one that's kind of being an advocate for them. Because even though you can definitely have horrible families that are rich, we're gonna see more issues with families that are poor because of the stress of this big topic, money.